All right, friends, y'all know how this works. Welcome to this morning's mini live. Let's go. Let's go. So, the tour is here finally. Like we said, the tour is going to be kicked off. I knew the tour was going to be coming, right? We know the tour was coming. We know that we would have had the tour. What tour? In case you don't know what tour we're talking about the Anthony by Shayla house tour. And we finally get to see Amber. Finally. I don't know about you, but I really have missed her presence on the show. So make a run in right now for Amber right now. Amber, take it away.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Paying bills, huh?
With your money.
With my money.
Special. So you see your baby mama today?
Yes, I saw Shayla today.
Mm-hmm.
And how was that?
I mean, it's Shayla.
For some foolishness, always.
Always, always.
Yeah, so no, how did it go? What did y'all talk about?
You know what this girl told me?
What?
You know what? It's crazy. It's not even worth talking about.
Now you can't say something.
Thank you very much, Amber. You can't set up the woman like this and then you tell the woman that we can't talk about it. Come on, Anthony. Anthony, do better than this, please. Please. But yet, at least Amber is now starting to realize that is some foolishness. She start to realize, say, Shayla is ridiculous. She realized that Shayla is ridiculous. At least you finally really and truly. The one thing I love about the Amber character now is that she's no longer naive to who Shayla is. There's no boundaries that Shayla won't go into. Anthony may be naive, but Amber is just not buying any of the cat at all. And I think Shayla is starting to teach Anthony and Amber a lesson into people. That some people, them just who them is, and them not going to actually change. I just love this with Amber right now.
And then take it back. What did she say?
She wants me to buy her a house.
I'm sorry. I thought you just said she wants you to buy her a house.
I did.
Is this girl stupid?
Dumb. As dumb as a box of rocks, Amber. Thank you very much. As dumb as a box of. We've never heard this before, but like I said before, it happens. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about all of this, but it happens. It is nuts, but it actually happens. We don't know why it happens like this, but it happens.
No, 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 no. Honestly, Anthony, do you think that Shayla is slow? Like for real? Like for real slow? Like I'm not trying to be funny.
I think, Amber, you knew her before me, so
I mean, you knew her in a different way. I'm
wow.
just saying.
Wow.
Things are revealed when you get intimate with people.
Wow, that's crazy.
Seriously, do you think she got to be slow, right? Like there has to be something mentally off with her.
Now, this is interesting because y'all talk about this is something that you guys put into the fray. You guys spoke about Shayla's mental health issues yesterday on the live. And remember that? On the talk about this yesterday, and funny enough, they pretty much are saying this now. And Suzette, me know say you shocked him tell Amber now, but me tell y'all say he must go in somewhere might go to Amber because this he has to. This is very, very refreshing. It definitely is refreshing. Nanya, it's very refreshing. We don't see it in no cussing or whatever it is. They're just talking about this. Me love it. But yes, you did say this yesterday. The people in the comments did say yesterday that Shayla has mental health issues, and I think the writers have picked up onto that. Could it be that that's what they're doing, or am I giving them too much credit? So,
She even talk a little slow. And you ever notice when she get mad that I start twitching? Like something is not right. Cause why on earth would you think that you can ask for somebody to buy you a house? Like what?
I don't know. But evidently she must be a little slow if she thinks she can get over on me.
that is what I want from Anthony. That is exactly what I want from Anthony. I want you to know that you can't make a woman. So watch the eye twitch. That's the same one that she used on Wayne. I'm hoping that Anthony realized that this is a ruse and that if he went to the courts, he would make out better than getting up just buying a woman a house, because the moment you buy one house, you're going to have to buy the next house. That's the thing with negotiations, you know. You have to watch yourself with negotiations of extortion. Anytime somebody starts to do the extortion thing, might as well let them know that, you know what I mean, here, no, it's me or you. Because it doesn't make no sense. We have to may I give them too much information. Well, hey, I am giving them a lot of information. Only you're giving them too much information to get it correct. They might get too much information. Get it right, man. Get it right. Thank you very much. I'm glad he told Amber first. I'm really happy about this. I'm happy about this. Are you happy? Are you happy that he told Amber first? Are you happy that he told Amber first? Of course, listen to me. Rico DIY, you know me, I mean, hey, listen to me. They have and two for no. What they have in content creators like ourselves is that they have people who will do the research for them. Where them can get the research done and they can use these videos and go do the research and put it in on the screen for people. Because we want to see the stories them as real as possible so people can learn from it. Because I am learning from the stories. I might be honest with you. I learn a whole heap about Georgia law just by watching this skit. Because I literally have to now start research it and come talk about it. He needs to revisit the conversation with Shayla and record her. That give it to it, then give it to his attorney and let them go to court. That's correct. He needs to do something like that. We need to record her. He does need to record her. May I agree with that? That he needs to record her. That's why I said that they can go a lot of places with this whole thing. Let me see what I say right there. So, and do you remember? Let me see. I'm happy and surprised that he told Amber first. We all surprised. Y'all are shocked. Everybody's shocked. Same tell Amber first.
And asked me to get her a house.
She got to be.
Yeah.
So I have to ask Mr. Dalton, how does it feel to have the slowest baby mama in the whole wide world? Hello? I'm waiting.
No comment.
Of course, no comments.
No. I do have a comment.
Uh-huh.
Even though I do have a crazy baby mama,
And do?
I am blessed to have a beautiful and supportive, fine wife named Amber Dalton. You can put that on the record.
Baby, you're so sweet. You're so cute. You're right. I am beautiful. I am fine. It's my.
But love this. I just love it right now. I mean, hey, again, still a proponent of whatever it is, but if since as this is where we're going, me have to just take it. It is what it is. I have to just take it right now. Between the both of them with things. I have to just take it. Because the one thing we listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. The one thing we can agree on is that we want to see Shayla be put in her place. This is the one thing we can agree on. Even though I don't like how Anthony treats, but bias, you always said negative. Hold on. Even though we don't like how Anthony treat whatever it is, the one thing we agree on is where we're going with all of this. On your TV, sometimes you're biased. You always say negative stuff about Amber, and then you'll turn around and say positive stuff about Amber. All of this is Anthony's fault. What you mean, Stephanie? When you say O'Neal said negative stuff about Amber and then him say positive stuff about Amber. Yes, O'Neal gets mad at Amber, but he's definitely Team Amber. Thank you very much, Nanya. I don't think people understand me. I think that what you want to understand from O'Neal is this. Happy that they make up. Yes, Stephanie, O'Neal gets mad at Amber, but he's definitely Team Amber. When you see sometimes a man will get mad at you because not because him don't like you. It's because I actually revere you so much and I don't like the crap. That's literally what it is. I don't like the crap. And I don't like see people be put through crap, whether man or woman. I don't like seeing them going through crap. If you really want to check it, I'm really Team Amber. If it be any Team Shayla or Team Amber, I'm going to be Team Amber because at least she have more moral standing in her things. Shayla has no moral grounding. That's just the thing. If I'm choosing between both teams, I'm definitely choosing a Team Amber role. I am more pro Amber because I'm definitely not a Shayla liking. Shayla reminds me of, this is the deal. Only the old Amber accountable. Thank you very much. Shayla reminds me of a lot of baby mothers that I've seen before. She reminds me a lot of girls that I've seen before. Now, I mean, I interact with them nothing, but them try to interact in the space of things. And Shayla is not new to, it's not just this is not just an American thing. You can find girls like Shayla in Jamaica. You see me as a gold digging, skankish. You can find them. They come a dime a dozen. But yes, I get mad at the Amber character at times. Yes, Lorna. Lorna, even I get mad at O'Neill sometimes. I saw it go. O'Neill get pissed off some of the time. Them. It's just what it is. It's only just, it is what it is. There you go. And of course, I'm Team Kai as well because he's a kid. Kai is just a child, so I'm going to be Team Kai for sure. So Amber is more transparent. She is more transparent, and I'm glad that Anthony has done this. It look good. This look is a good look. Glad Anthony told Amber this is a good look. I'm gonna be very honest. Shayla really wants Amber's lifestyle, and her mom encourages the foolishness, and that's the thing. So me can't rock with that at all because I've seen women like Shayla ruin people, ruin men. Me see a woman like Shayla ruin men. So there's no way that O'Neill can be Team Shayla. When I see a women like Shayla are the people that I advocate against. It's because they're not interested in sound parenting. They're not interested in relationships. They're only interested in things. Yes. Yes, Carlin, tell them for me, please. Enough Shayla in Jamaica. Enough of them in Jamaica. Enough. Jamaica have some Shayla. They exist. So O'Neill would never be a team Shayla. Just get that in your brain. So if you are a team Shayla and you're expecting O'Neill to be by your side, he's not going to be by your side. He's not going to be by your side. Let me explain this to you. He's not going to be on your side. Shayla, get a job and buy your own house. Exactly what she need to do. Get a job and buy her own house. But my love, this was refreshing. This was writers. Let me talk to the writers here, guys. Writers, thank you very much for giving us something that looks morally sound and looks, good for the audience. Watch. Thank you very much for looking at what we're saying. But no, I think they are starting to say never on the side of evil. Exactly. Thank you very much, One Journey. We're never on the side of evil, and Shayla is evil. The things that Shayla is doing is evil, which me see already a couple times, and you can't get me for be on your side. Shayla couldn't pay me enough. People like that cannot pay me enough because I've watched them. You could not pay me enough to be on your side. Shayla can't pay me enough to be on her side. No matter how much she put the check out to be, I'm gonna always say no. It's just what it is. I'm glad Anthony told Amber. I'm happy that he did that to Aretha. This is surprising. Shayla is just like her mother, cruel and evil. Exactly. Think about it. You're telling the man, say him can't see him kid unless whatever it is. The two things you're hurting there. You're hurting the man and you hurt the child. Because what you're saying is that, hey, I will not allow you to have a relationship with your father until he does this. And love free. Love not come with anything. Love can be given very freely. A man can be broke and still love him kid. So, it's what it is. I love when Amber told him that he didn't he didn't get on the short yellow bus. Good. She need to make him know. Say him have the slowest baby mother in the world. Baby mother slow. You call Amber stupid, you say Amber is an earhead. You say I call her stupid and I call her an earhead. Yes, Stephanie, I've called her being stupid for putting up with Anthony's mess. Amber is stupid and an earhead for putting up with Anthony's foolishness. Yes, I've said these things. I have said Amber is stupid and an earhead for putting up with Anthony's crap. Yes, because me no want to see no woman put up with no man crap like this. That's exactly why. Look, I'm not saying that relationships don't have them things, but it's the foolishness me not like. So Stephanie, let's get it correct. We not just call Amber the other things that we talk about. We talk about the foolishness that we have to put up with. That's what I'm talking about. Get me in a context, man. Amber cracked me up with her interview reaction. she's she's at ease this morning, and her response was calm and beautiful and bright. I'm glad it gave me a breath of fresh air. I love it. I love it. That makes as a kid have that makes sense. That makes the kid hate the mother more. Playing games. Exactly. That's what it does. That's what even if a father does it, because I've seen fathers. I've seen fathers that have done this too. Fewer than most. You understand? Because fewer than most. Because it's generally a mother trick, but yeah, fathers will do it. Well, to what I've seen. To what I've seen. But you have some man out there who will do the same thing. And never go be on the side of that none at all. You can't play, you can't give me any. It's okay. O'Neill is the same one that says that when it comes to grandparents, while I love grandparents, you cannot replace parents. I'm sorry, not for me. Now that Amber knows about the house, he has to go to his attorney and take Shayla to court and not say anything else to her about it. Exactly. Exactly. I pray everyone has a blessed day. Cassandra says everyone needs to have a blessed day. Cassandra, thank you very much. And everybody, y'all need to have a blessed day. Let's keep reading some comments. We're not done, guys. I'm still here. And when y'all see YouTube people adopt black children, when y'all see, I'm not sure what I said, adopt black children, you're to what is YT? I don't know what YT is. Again, it's not about the adoption of, again, I think you guys are missing the context of things that I say. Don't miss the context of Mr. Guys. If we now if y'all are going to call things out, make sure to call them out properly. When we spoke about adopting David, we weren't saying that adopt David, or we weren't saying that them shouldn't adopt David. The point of the matter we're raising is that Anthony at this time does not want to adopt David because he does not have his kid in his possession. And the point is that a man will not want to have him now adopt another kid, and him kid is out there somewhere in eons in the time of space. That's the point. It's going to weigh on his mind. He might thinking to himself, hey, why it is that I'm just taking care of this kid and my kid is not being taken care of? It's going to weigh on his mind. So, I don't know if that's what you're saying. Only play the rest of the video. Rest of what? This one? It's done. There's nothing else on it. The video done. That's it. It finished. Concerned citizen. Well, apparently, Anthony's being held hostage by Shayla right now. This is what's going on right now. Anthony is being held hostage by Shayla. So we have to update that. That's what's going on. He's being held hostage by Shayla. That's what's going on. It was a very nice skit one joint. It was not depressing for the first time in a long time. Them do a skit on a depressing. Angelina wants Shayla to be with King Anthony for security. If he buys her a house, he will get comfortable. So when Iman is gone, Anthony will be right up there to pick her up. So in other words, Amber cannot allow this to happen. You think he's on his way to freedom? So Nanya says, I think he's on his way to freedom from Shayla. You believe so? Chances are not, because to be honest, normally Anthony wouldn't be this transparent. So there's a good question to ask. Is Anthony on his way to freedom from Shayla? That's a good question to ask. One for yes and two for no. That's a good question to ask. Shayla will not get that house. I hope she not get it in an event. I hope she don't get the house, because there's no way you can do this for whatever it is. So Anthony, make sure you go go speak Anthony to speak with the attorney to know what's going on. Yes. Yes, she does need to go with him to find out what's going on. I would have gone to, because the child does affect me as well. So that's a good question. That's a very, very good question Jeanette is asking. So that's a good question. If you're married to a man, people, if you are married to a man and he now has to go through what you call it, custody, do you need to be involved? And I think the answer is yes, because it somewhere, somehow it affects you. Somewhere, somehow it has something to do with you. So you need to know what's going on with it. should you get involved? Should you get involved if there is custody outside uh, of your marriage? Should you get involved? It affects you. It some way, somehow it affects you. I would say yes. I would say yes. Some way, somehow. And that's why I said that. Gigi says yes because he will have to pay, and it's coming from their income. That's what I'm say. I When I was younger, I thought these things were something where you could have said, you know what? No, you know, if you get into it for it. But I've realized that once you get married, I've come to realize that once you get married, it changes the scope of things. Some way, somehow, you are now a part of what's going on because it's going to affect the overall income of things. So I can agree with that. Me think so. Amber can file a lawsuit, alienation of affection, against Shayla due to the fact that she broke down their marriage. A civil lawsuit. Hold on. Okay, hold on. A what? A civil lawsuit. Alienation of affection. I've never heard of that one before. But I can research it. We can research it. Hey, you know us. You know we always gonna research things here, so y'all know we're never going to say anything without even looking to see what y'all are talking about. Alienation of affection. Hold on. Casey has thrown the challenge flag. So let's see what we have right here. So let's ask question. Can a woman, let me get the suit. Can a woman file a civil suit for alienation of affection against a friend who slept with her husband and had a baby? All right. Okay. In Georgia. Let's see if there's anything where ChatGPT can pull up for. We don't know. Let's see. In Georgia, folks, y'all know it works. Hold on. See, that's why we learn these things. I don't know this either, so we're gonna learn this together. So Casey made a challenge, and so here we go. Let me put it up. Alienation of affection. Can you guys see this? Make sure you can see this. So it says in Georgia, a woman cannot file a civil suit for alienation of affection, even if her friend slept with her husband and had his baby. Here's why. Georgia is one of the many states that have abolished heart bomb torts, which include alienation of affection, claiming someone stole your spouse's love, criminal conversation, suing someone for adultery, breach of promise to marry. You see this? No civil suit shall be filed. No civil action shall lie for alienation of affection, criminal conversation, or breach of promise to marry. That means you cannot sue your spouse's lover for emotional, financial, or relational harm caused by an affair. There you go. There you go. You cannot file a suit. Do you see why I look up them things here? Me never know about this. You know what? Whoever gave this, KC Pooch, thank you very much for this because it's an education lesson for me. Like I said, I watch these kids and y'all have some really cool ideas. I may have to just listen to them. Trust me. I may have to listen to them because y'all really bring up a lot of, things. You really do. I love this. Thank you very much to the person that brought up this question. This is a very good question. Very, very good question. Let's proceed. Very, very good question. No. You can't file for that in Georgia. You could in other states, but you can't do it in Georgia. In the last video, Anthony said Iman would get all the perks without paying for it. Exactly. Exactly. And that's what will happen. Iman will get all the benefits for everything. This mess needs to stop. Kenyatta said this mess needs to stop. Kenyatta, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, bud. Let me tell you something, Kenyatta. Kenyatta, I got a kid and she's 14. You think, let me explain something to you. When you get a bad baby mother, 18 years. Kenyatta, listen to O'Neill. Tell you the truth. When you get a baby mother who you don't necessarily want to work with, it's 18 years. It never stops. It's always something else until you go court. And sometimes even when you go court, them find some way and means of using the law to them advantage. So Kenyatta, me know say it seem like it's ridiculous, but are the truth. It's just the truth. It's just the truth right now. Georgia law, eh? It is Georgia law. Angelina is trash. Casey Pooch, I always wanted to know that. It's a good take. You can sue for it in Texas and Michigan. So say in those states you could have sued for it first. So thank you very much, J Dub. That's what we're trying to explain to people. You just couldn't do it in Georgia, but you can do it in you could do it like they must say in Texas. And we can actually check that. What states can we sue? I can show it to you what states so y'all see it because this is good information so y'all know. If you have somebody that gets into this, you know how to work it. So, if you have somebody that gets into this, y'all know what to do. What states can you sue for this? There you go. North Carolina, Mississippi, South Dakota, Utah, New Mexico, Hawaii. There we go. So you can, if you live in one of these states, you can sue for it in all of these. Let me show it to you again, guys. One, North Carolina, Mississippi, you can do it in Mississippi. South Dakota, you can do it in South Dakota. New Mexico, you can do it in New Mexico. Hawaii and Utah. So here you go. Georgia doesn't use it. California don't use it. But if you were in one of those states, you could have sued for that. You could sue for that. I tell y'all every day, there's always something to learn on these kids. That's why I never take them light. And I really, I must say this, I'm going to tell them this again. I really appreciate the maturity of my audience. Guys, I'm telling the truth. Hold on, let me not react to a little bit. I really appreciate your insight when you come to the channel because y'all come to the channel and y'all bring a lot of experiences. You guys bring a lot of conversations. Y'all bring a lot of questions. Thank you very much for that. I just want to make on a note. Thank you very much. You really do bring a lot of context to the community. You bring education to the community when you do that. So thank you very much. I just want to make on hear that. If you didn't hear that before, thank you very much for that. Let's keep rocking. It's no longer effective. It's no longer in Georgia. Should Google it up if it's a law in Georgia. It's no longer a law in Georgia, KC Pooch. O'Neill Anthony buy Amber a house and Amber do not have a child for him. But she is his wife. That's different. She's his wife. And the truth is he does not need to buy Shayla a house. He needs to pay child support. And he's paying more than child support right now. So Anthony, in all fairness, he's paying way more than child support right now. Anthony wouldn't pay more than about $3,000 in child support. Think about it. The apartment alone, Anthony, is about $3,000 or $4,000. That's already child support. Plus, him give her money for the baby to buy clothes, to buy shoes, to buy food. He does all of these things. It's not like Anthony's not taking care of the kid. Anthony at least give Shayla about $10,000 somewhere there. Based on how Shayla is living, that is about how much I'm giving Shayla, which is $120,000 per year. She would not have made that amount if him just got child support alone. Trust me, he's doing way more than usual right now. He does need to buy our house. Him don't even buy her house. I could ask the ladies in the comment. Ladies, does Anthony need to buy Shayla a house for Kai? There you go. One for yes and two for no. Plus MPR a car note. Come on, man. Come on. How much more should you need to get? Come on, man. We will research things on the channel. Yes, Nanya. We definitely will. Because we can't just say things. We can't just say it. This is why Shayla can buy herself. That's why Shayla can buy herself a house, because what I heard, houses in Georgia is cheap. It is cheap. Houses in Georgia can be bought for cheap. She could buy herself a house. She need to buy herself a house. Yes. Nana says, I love our research things on this channel. We're always going to do that because I feel like it's a learning opportunity. And O'Neill never turns down a learning opportunity. No matter, even if we're in the midst of jokes, I don't turn down a learning opportunity because I think we can always learn something. There you go. So, see it there? For the person that says she need to buy a house. No, where am I buy her house for? For what? She can use the money she get and buy her a house. Anthony have a girlfriend and a baby mama and a wife. That is Shayla and not Amber also. No, so she don't need no house. No, she not getting a house. Shayla's mother going to mess up Shayla, going to have a reduced payment from Anthony. That's what him should do. Reduce the payment. You don't need a house. They don't need his money, and that's what the woodpecker said. Exactly. Them said them need the money. Them said them well off. With the complaint for now. O'Neill, Shayla can use that money and she can get a house from Anthony if she use her head. Exactly. The money Shayla gets can be used to buy a house, but she's not using that. What she's doing is using Kai as a bargaining chip, which we vehemently disagree with. So please, I love it over here. Just subscribe. Thank you very much, Justine. We're like this on this channel. We joke around, we talk around, we slack. We are slack. O'Neill is slack, I'll be honest. But hey, I'm not gonna be disrespectful. None of those kind of things. And we do research things over here. So if you bring something up, we'll research it. We're going to bring it to John Public and we research it. I will have views. It doesn't mean my views are always right. Don't mean my always right. It's just as what it is right now. I'll give an opinion, but don't mean my always, but we'll research it. Just like Nanya says, we will always research things over here. So because we agree, we learn things. I agree, O'Neill. Knowledge and research from the chat. O'Neill is also fantastic. Thank you very much, Gigi. I appreciate that. I couldn't do this channel without you guys, though. I have to make them know that. Shayla needs to ask Iman to buy her house so the tree. Help calm their relationship. She didn't even ask Iman for a house, but he's not buying no house. The woman gets all the perks. But that's the thing, You see, okay. I've been with you, O'Neill, from the beginning. Thank you very much. I know your team, Amber. Sometimes she lets you down, and we just hold Amber to a higher standard. Thank you, Stephanie. This is what I'm trying to tell people. You're probably mistaken my love for Amber for me beating her down. It's just the decisions that she make. And maybe it is a part of myself that I'm seeing in Amber that I'm reacting to. You don't know that. Maybe that's what it is. Because hey, you do react to things where, sometimes can be yourself. Maybe me too nice too. You know what I mean? I learn from the Amber character, so I need to be so nice. So, this way, maybe O'Neill is too nice. Especially for them ladies who will promise me the pum pum and me never get it. Maybe O'Neill has been too nice. Maybe O'Neill is too nice. Is O'Neill too nice like O'Neill too nice like Amber? Maybe O'Neill is too nice like Amber. That's why the woman them could have promised me for so long. I'm gonna get nothing. Me a throw a partner, I'm not getting a draw. I keep saying that the viewers are smarter. The viewers are smarter than the writers, and that's why we're always challenging the realism of the skits. Yes, Sandra. I don't think the Kountry Wayne team thought I don't know what they were expecting to do, but they weren't expecting people to do this to the channel. I don't think they were expecting people to do that. Meaning just, coming in and challenging some of the things that them have. Them think people are just going to watch it and be entertained. But no, we're challenging it because, hey, things to learn. Me too nice. That's why me have a ball for the kitty. That's me I chew up on the partner, I'm not getting a draw. Me chew a partner, I'm not get no draw. O'Neal has thrown kitty partner and got no draw. So boy I chew a kitty partner, nah get no draw. Nah get no draw, them nah get no. O'Neal a chew a kitty partner, him nah get no draw. Me need to got the bank off of me draw right now. Me a chew a kitty partner, me not get no draw. That's what's going on right now. So maybe me too nice like Amber. When me a throw kitty partner, me nah get no draw. Me a idiot. Promises of comfort to a fool. I've only like throw a kitty partner. My wallet get maga. My wallet got slim from the kitty partner. Me throw. Me show you how slim my wallet get right now. Slim. My wallet get extremely slim. Skinny. As some wallet get skinny. Some my wallet lose weight. This is how my wallet lost weight. I saw my wallet lose weight. Let me see. Anyways, O'Neal, how much is what now? How much how much house will Shayla need? How much money will Shayla need for a house? That's the question. How much money shall I need for a house? So thank you very much, Sandra, for watching me for 3 years now. I appreciate that. You know, a lot of people have been watching me for a long time. Thank you very much for keep, rocking with me. 3 years now and we're still going strong. Okay. How much will Shayla, this is a question, want for a house? That's a good question. People know I've been on here for a long time. I've been on here for a while. The people probably must have been rocking from the previous YouTube channel. I can't believe I've been doing it for 3 years and I may not even celebrate it, but hey, I celebrate y'all for coming on to the channel. 3 years. You see this? Sandra Smith has been seeing me since 3 years ago. Because I've been on for a while. I've been on. I've been on, to be honest. Thank you very much. Nappy Child has been watching me for a long time. Thank you very much. All of y'all have been watching me for a while. Thank you very much. The people who just new to me, welcome. We do all of this over here. We give trouble. Let me see what y'all are saying. Nanya don't say nothing different because you know them a watch us. And if them watch you, them are gonna put something else in there for Earth Amber again. So oh boy. I think I've been doing it about 4 years now, maybe. Somewhere there. I'm not. It's a while. It's a while. I've been on here for a while. I haven't counted. How much money do you think them are gonna want for a house? How much do you think Shayla will want for a house? $300,000. $300,000. What can 300,000 get me for a house in Georgia? Hold on. House for sale in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see how much for a house in Georgia. I think she can get a house for $300,000. She probably could. To be very fair, she could get a house for 300 grand. What could she get for $300,000? $300,000. A price point, $300,000. Georgia. 300,000. 300,000. Georgia. There you go. For $300,000, Shayla could get something like that. She could get a condo. That's 165. She can get a house. She can get, well, these are condos, multifamily for sale, $2,000. She could get that. See? They're not that expensive. Well, that's just a 2,000. That's not right. I'm just giving y'all ideas of what she could get for $300,000. Here we go again. Atlanta, Georgia. Look at this house. 185,000. They're cheap. Outside of Atlanta. Okay, they're outside of Atlanta. Yeah, I mean, hey, she can buy a house in Georgia. She can buy a townhouse close to where Angelina them live. There you go. She makes enough from the child support money to buy a house. That's the problem. The Shayla character is so slow she can actually buy a house. And she don't realize she can buy a house. But some people just greedy. You are correct, Nanya. The quirky character that Amber was before was definitely, she definitely was much more quirky, for sure. She has grown more than that character, to be honest. I'm glad she has. I've always been Team Amber. She's a boss and not a mind. A maid. Y'all know the word. I can't say it, but I can read it. O'Neill, did Anthony go to Amber first? He did. It looks like him go to Amber first, Angela Powell. It seemed like him say Amber first. Him say Amber first, Amber first, him say. Well, you know what? All right, let me hop right on off. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate y'all. And she can get first time buyer credits. As One Journey says, you can get first time buyer credits. So she'll make some money for that. Plus, she have a kid. I'm gonna hop right off here, guys. Remember, I'm coming on to Faith is the Substance channel next. Look out for me. I think it's at 12 p.m. Our time, which is California time, but I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So look out for that. I'm coming on Faith is the Substance. Watch out for that. You'll see me on there, and I'm gonna be talking to her. We're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe.